It's a great privilege to welcome into the fire the promising young South Aussie, the backman from the West Adelaide Football Club, highly talented and great young guy, Will Patton. Great to have you on, Will.
Thanks, Liam. Good to be here.
Okay, awesome. Now, little birdie tells me you might be quite handy with the bat and ball. How good a cricketer are you? Come on, don't hold back. Better than Kane McAuliffe, are you?
Yeah, no, I played a bit of cricket back in my day. Sort of grew up in the state programs and then played a bit of first grade at my local club, Adelaide. So yeah, went all right. Was a good batsman, not so much with the ball, but sort of chose to give it up this season to focus on my footy and get a full pre-season under my belt. So yeah, haven't played since the end of last season.
Yeah, but do you reckon you're better than Kane McAuliffe? That's a big question.
Yeah, I got Kane covered pretty easily, I'd reckon. Yeah.
Awesome. So, tell me a bit about you growing up, mate. Did you play a lot of sports, and what was your local junior club?
Yeah, played a fair bit of sport growing up. Tried to do as much as I could. Grew up playing for the Mitcham Hawks.
Yeah,
So just a club 5 minutes down the road. Sort of had some cousins that played there too. So that was always good to get out and see them and train and play with them. But yeah, I was always into my sport as a youngster. Sort of played a bit of cricket, footy, bit of basketball. Mum got me into swimming, so did everything until sort of all got a bit too serious and I sort of just followed along with cricket and footy.
yeah, I can imagine it would have got a little bit busy there at one point.
Yeah, yeah, no, it did.
Yeah. Now, you're an incredible talent now, and will go high in the draft, in my opinion. Did you always play rep footy growing up?
Yeah, so played in the state under 12s in my top age year with a few boys that you'd know, like Ash and Kane played in that team too. And then sort of under 15s was around COVID, so we didn't have an under 15 state carnival, and then sort of played in my under 16s year at Westies, and that's when they had the year of the under 17s and 19 state teams. So I was lucky enough to play in the 17s as an underager. And then played in the 18s as an underager last year too. So yeah, played a bit of rep footy all the way through.
Yeah, I bet you must be pretty proud of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I still remember the under 12s carnival. It was a really fun trip away. Sort of
Yeah,
going away and playing sport as a youngster is always pretty exciting.
it would have been great. Now, you are a Sacred Heart boy, another prestigious and bloody expensive school. What is what is it like there? And is it true that you're like a god there? Just what I've heard.
I'm not sure about a god, but no, it was great going to Sacred Heart. Obviously, through the middle school, it was an all boys school, so everyone was sort of into their sport and loved footy. So yeah, it was great through the middle school. Then got to the senior school, and sort of just loved playing footy there. Had a good group of mates. Sort of everyone's mates with everyone at Sacred Heart. So yeah, it's always good to play footy with your mates from year six, especially in some pretty big competitions like first 18. So yeah, no, I loved it. Loved my time at Sacred Heart, and yeah, would love to go back and do it all again. But my time's up now, so that's all right.
Yeah, sounds like it was a pretty good school.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a Westies boy, and over the last few years, they have absolutely pumped out future stars. And here is another one. What are your plans this year, mate, in terms of SANFL? I know a lot of the boys have preferred to play in under 18s until the champs. Have you had any talk of the oh sorry. Have you had any talk with the club of playing against the men?
Yeah, no, definitely had some chats around that. So been lucky enough to do this full pre-season with the seniors. So that's been an unreal opportunity, and been loving my time there. So got a couple trial games coming up that I'll be playing in the seniors side. So one of my goals for the year is to play league footy, and I sort of wanted to tick that off pretty early. I think the only way to get better is by testing yourself and putting yourself up against better opposition. So yeah, it's something I'm really looking forward to is playing a bit of league footy and senior footy this year.
Yeah, it definitely would be cool to see you up there, mate.
Yeah.
You were the main key defender in SA's team in the champs last year and applied your craft beautifully, which has set you up nicely for being the leader back there this year. What did you take from this experience in preparation for this year?
Yeah, very lucky to get a year under my belt leading into this year. I think one of the biggest things for me this year is just to be really confident and back myself in every game. I think everyone's there for a reason. We've all got good enough skills, and we've all our strengths are good enough to be there. So just got to use them, and then yeah, hopefully show a bit of leadership and get around some of the younger boys or boys that are new into the system and sort of make them feel settled and stuff, so we can have a good chance.
Yeah, exactly. Now, not only the championships the SA boys would have hoped for last year, but hey, it's a new year and I'm excited by the top end talent you guys have. How much are you looking forward to getting back out there in the champs and pushing for that title?
Yeah, definitely very eager to get out there for the champs this year. I didn't get to play in a win last year. I had COVID in the Allies game when they won, so missed out on that. Yeah, I think we got a good group this year. You've met with a few of them. Ash is going to be
Yeah,
really good. Kane will be really good through the
yeah,
midfield. So I think, yeah, very excited to get back out there and try and get a few wins. And I think, yeah, that's what we'll want to play, state footy. But the best feeling is when you win for your
yeah.
state. So yeah,
Yeah, there is some tough competition, but I'm backing you guys in.
yeah, there is. Yeah.
You played in the Futures game. That must have been a real experience. Putting yourself against players with the best young talents in the country. What did you take away from that? And did you walk away thinking this is exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah, no, that was an unreal experience, going to Melbourne for that weekend. So yeah, the main things I probably took out of that game was that we're all sort of the top sort of group at the moment, but there's a lot of boys that sort of are trying to come for that spot. So I think everyone sort of just learnt that you got to back yourself in and show everyone what you can do well and do it well. And then, yeah, what was the other part to that question? Sorry,
Oh, I think that was all, mate. That's a good.
that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, but you must pinch yourself sometimes, realizing you're one of the best in Australia right now for your age.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy to think about. I still remember when I was a younger kid and sort of all I wanted to do, but seemed a long way off at that point. But yeah, no, like you said, playing in those futures games and getting those opportunities makes you realise that you want to do it for the rest of your life. And yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah. So you got to train at Alberton with the Port boys. Such a talented group of guys. How was that experience? I bet it was a bit surreal.
Yeah, no, very lucky to be out at Port with my good mate Jack Deline. So
Yeah,
sort of we were lucky enough to be in the academy last year too, so I got to go out there. So it was pretty cool rocking up again this year and sort of seeing a few of the boys again and a few of them remembering who you are and stuff like that. So sort of had to pinch myself a bit there. But yeah, really good opportunity. Sort of got to spend the whole week with them and do everything that they do, and it was a great week. And yeah, would love to do that every week of my life.
yeah. Talking about the Port boys, did you get a bit starstruck by any of them, and did any of them take you under their wing?
Yeah, got a bit starstruck by Tom Jonas, I'd say. He was a Ross Trevor boy in Adelaide, so that's our rivals in school footy. And I remember talking to him about that the first time I was there, and then I sort of rocked up and said hi to him again. I'm Will, and then he said, "Oh, I know who you are, mate. You're that Sacred Heart bloke." So yeah, that was good. But then yeah, had some good players there take me under their wing. So I had a few Westies boys. So Tom Scully was good,
Yeah,
helped me out a lot that week. And then Riley Bonner as well from West Adelaide. He was good because I was training with the backs down there, so he helped me out there too, which was nice.
yeah. Riley Bonner's a legend, isn't he?
Yeah, great man. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. You're part of the academy this year, and many things will happen for you this year, like playing at home in the Futures game, curtain raiser to an AFL game. Can't wait for that personally. What are you most looking forward to part of the AFL Academy?
Yeah, I think the things I'm most looking forward to would be getting out there and playing for your country. I think that's a pretty unreal experience. And yeah, I sat there last year and got to go through everything and do the training camps as an underager, and then sort of watch the boys go off and play. And you're sort of sitting there thinking that could be me next year. And now it's sort of coming around and really looking forward to that. Yeah,
Yeah, mate, must be excited. It's awesome experience for you.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, let's tell everyone what they get from you. A tall, agile defender who can run a back line like a veteran. An intercept marking target who can also run off his players and change defense into attack. A big left foot kick who makes great decisions and isn't scared to take on the game. exciting leader who will run an AFL backline in the very near future. You're wonderful traits, Will. So what's on your list for improvement this year?
Yeah, sort of been working on those strengths as well, but some things that I'm looking to grow in my game would be a bit of one-on-one defending, sort of, especially playing up against the seniors, the bigger bodies. So you got to sort of
Yeah.
work your way around that, I guess. So sort of been in the gym a bit, trying to put on some size, and then another couple of things. I'm working on my footwork around aerial contests. So we had a guy called Heath Uni come into the futures this year for SA, and he's been working with a few of the tools, and he's been really good around that stuff. So sort of been working with him around that, which has been really helpful.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just want to work on a bit of ground ball stuff and all that kind of those kind of things that tall blokes need to sort of get better at.
Yeah. Yeah. You got any tips for me for making some muscle, putting some muscle on?
No, I think you gotta work hard and get in the gym
Yeah.
like 3-4 times a week, sort of. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, the more time you spend in the gym, the easier it's going to get and the bigger you're going to get. So yeah.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so let's look at some easy questions. You're bowling to Kane McCullough. What ball of the over are you thinking you remove his middle stump?
With Kane, probably the first ball, I reckon.
Oh,
He's not too good of a batter. He was always a bowler, so I'd probably bowl him a full ball, maybe an in swinger, and I reckon he'd fall over a bit and take out his middle stump. Yeah.
yeah, he's getting a bit of heat this interview, isn't he?
What's that, sorry?
He's getting a bit of heat this interview. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I think he deserves it a little bit with his cricket. His footy's very good, but not sure about his cricket.
Any truth that you're a bit jealous of Jack Delene's hair?
Yeah, I think I am. I think everyone would be. Who doesn't want those beautiful blonde locks, I guess?
Yeah, he does have pretty good hair, doesn't he?
Yeah, very good.
If you had to be on a TV show, which one would you do best on?
Just watched a bit of Outer Banks, so I wouldn't mind getting on that. I reckon that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
You finished season 3?
Yeah, I did finish it the other day. Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty
What
good.
about you?
Yeah, I've finished it as well.
Yeah.
Took me about 2 days to finish the 3rd season. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Everyone gets on it pretty quickly.
Yeah, they do. What AFL club do you go for?
Go for the Crows. Always going for the Crows. Yeah. So yeah.
So a bit interesting training with Portland.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Sort of changed up my thoughts on Port
Yeah,
a little bit. Sort of like them all now and go for them a little bit.
yeah, for sure. You have to prepare a meal. What's your go-to?
Just a barbecue, cook a
Oh,
steak for the family, I reckon. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm looking for a partner in zombie apocalypse. Do I go with you? And what weapon are you choosing?
Honestly, probably wouldn't go with me. But the weapon I'd choose is one of those bats with the nails in them, I reckon. That'd be
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good.
You've watched Walking Dead before, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit of it. Yeah.
Well, Will, you're a great guy, and it's my pleasure to have met you today. I can't wait to see you killing footy this year. All the best, mate. Can't wait to follow your journey.
Thanks, mate. Cheers for having me on.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Will. Good to have you on, mate.